Okay, boys and girls, we are going to use an array, equal groups, factors, or related multiplication facts to divide by 4. These should be easier strategies than what some of the other ones have been. Okay, please read the story problem.
The tree farmer plants 12 red maple trees in 4 equal rows. How many trees are in each row?
Okay, what's the strategy that we could use to solve this problem? You think I told you a whole bunch of things when we just started. What do you think? No strategy, like how can we work it out to find the answer? Carter? We can make an array, which is what you are going to do right below. Make an array. All right, look at the array. Continue the array by drawing one tile in each of the 4 rows until all 12 tiles are drawn. There's 12 red maple trees, so you have to draw 12 tiles in 4 equal rows, so they already just made them in equal rows. You need to continue drawing more tiles in each row until you get to 12. Go ahead. Should be doing it. How many tiles do you have? How many are we supposed to have? There's already 4 drawn for us, guys, so we have to just continue drawing. So one more drawing would be 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12. How many tiles were in each of your rows?
3.
3. How many tiles were in each of the rows?
4. 3. 3. 3. 2. 3.
Counting the red ones. You have to count the red ones, guys, because those are tiles. Okay, let's read this. I think you guys are forgetting what are rows and what is in each row. You have to remember, boys and girls. Okay, first it says this is an array, and it says that continue the array by drawing one tile in each of the 4 rows. So what is 4?
The rows.
The rows. Guys, the rows go this way. This is a row. This is row 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? There are 4 rows. How many tiles are in each of those 4 rows?
3.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. You guys always just have to know that you're going across for rows, and then you're putting some in the rows until you get to the number you need to get to. Okay, so there are, how many tiles did you say? 3. So there are how many trees in each row?
3.
3. Okay, write the division problem. How would I write this? Ella? 12. Keep going. Divided by 4 equals 3. Or you can use the house, right? Because the house means division. Right, Timon? 12 is the number inside, 4 is the number outside, so the answer should go on top. What's the answer? 3.
Who's on top of the house?
Okay. Twelve divided by 4 equals 3. Now, let's do it another way. Instead of making an array, we can make equal groups. Okay, boys and girls, what they did is they put 4 big groups there for you. What do you think you're going to do? I mean, it tells you the directions, but what do you think you're going to do? Just knowing that you know how to multiply or divide, what do you think you're going to do? Wyatt?
Put one counter in each circle until
Okay, put one circle or one counter in each big circle until you get to 12. Do that. How many counters did you draw in each group?
3.
All right, there are 3 counters in each group. Those are 2 ways you can divide, okay? You can make an array to help you find the answer, or you can draw equal groups. Let's go to the next page and find another way. Okay, you could use factors to find 12 divided by 4. The factors of 4 are 2 and 2. To divide by 4, use the factors. 12 divided by 4 equals n. You could divide by 2 and say 12 divided by 2, which is 6. And divide by 2 again, which is 3. I don't recommend that.
That is too confusing.
Yep. 12 divided by 4 equals
3.
Okay, we're not going to worry about that way.
That's super confusing.
This way, C is the one I like. Use related multiplication.
Yep.
If you know your multiplication facts, you should be able to find division answers. Because you should know that something times something else equals that number. So 12 divided by 4, instead you have 4 times something equals 12. 4 times what equals 12, boys and girls? 3. 4 times 3 equals 12. If you know 4 times 3 equals 12, then you will know that 12 divided by 4 has to be
12. 3.
3. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Okay, and I'm just going to help you out with this one. You're the one that tried this, because they're using the B strategy, which we don't like. So we are going to see how it goes, okay? Factors, we're going to divide 16 divided by 4. The factors of 4 is 2 and 2. So you're going to divide 16 divided by 2, which is
8.
and then divide 8 by 2.
4.
Okay, so 16 divided by 4 equals 4. Okay, basically, guys, if you wanted to do that way,
That seems kind of easy.
you just divide twice, because
Yeah.
it's 2 times.
That doesn't seem
Okay, let's just do 28 real quick. This show and share, I know this is show and share, but let's just do this strategy, B strategy, on number 1, without talking about the array. 28 divided by 4. Everybody look up here. Okay. Instead of doing 28 divided by 4, you're going to break 4 into 2 twos. So go 28 divided by 2 instead. What is 28 divided by 2? 28 in half. If you cut 28 in half, what would you have? Savannah? No, cutting it in half, so subtracting half of it.
14.
You guys agree? Yes, 14. Okay, then you just do 14 divided by 2. 14 divided by 2 equals
7.
7. So what is 28 divided by 4 equal? 7. So I guess if you find that way easy, then that's fine. You can do that way too. It wasn't as complicated as what I thought it would be. Okay?
That's also confusing.
It can be kind of confusing because there's more than one step.
The way they
So you choose. Boys and girls, you choose. Do you want to use your related facts? Do you want to divide the answer 2 times? Or do you want to use equal groups? Or do you want to make an array? That is up to you. Alright?
I don't know.
Okay. Alright, read number 40. Douglas planted the birch trees in 4 equal rows. Then he added 2 more birch trees to each row. How many trees did he plant in each row? Okay, you guys are going to tell me how to work this out. Okay, so we went and we looked at the birch tree. There was 16. So I said we're going to draw an array or a picture. And I said draw a row of 4 and keep drawing row of 4 until you get to 16. And I asked you how many trees were in each row so far. There was 4, but then you had to add 2 more to each row, and then you had to find the answer. Let's read number 41 now. Miss Banks planted the oak trees in 4 equal rows. Mr. Webb planted the dogwood tree in 3 equal rows. Who planted more trees in each row? How many more? Explain how you know. Okay, let's try to hurry on this, or if we have to pause, we'll pause. But what do we need to do? Jacob?
Cut a oak tree.
Okay, O for oak trees, and then what am I going to do?
And then
Okay, we can make a D for dogwood from the other one. Okay, then what? Okay, so the students said we're looking at oak trees first, and it said to put them in equal rows. So we made 4 equal rows, and then we looked at the story, and we saw oak had 28, so we kept making trees in each row until we got to 28. Then we showed we did the problem, 28 divided by 4. We counted how many were in each row, and how many in each row were 7, so we knew the answer was 7. Now we're going to do dogwood. Okay, so we said that the oak tree was 28. We divided it by 4 for the 4 equal rows, which was 7 each row. Dogwood was 24 trees in 3 rows. We got 8 trees in each row, and 8 minus 7 equals 1 more tree that Mr. Webb planted than Mrs. Banks. Brian earns $40 mowing lawns each week. He earns the same amount of money for each lawn. If he mows 4 lawns, how much does Brian earn for each lawn? Explain how you found your answer. Okay, so how we work this out is we said there was $40 that he earned altogether, so that is going to be our dividend. And then we are dividing that between 4 lawns. And then we used related multiplication facts that we knew. We decided we're going to do 4 times what equals 40. And we said, what was 4 times what equals 40? What was the missing factor, everybody? 10. So 40 divided by 4 has to equal 10. And 10 had to be the dollars. And that's how we use related multiplication. So we're going to just go 10 times 4 equals 40, just to show we did related facts. Okay? All right.
Yeah.